Hi guys. So I am in the process of counting your comments. It's going to take quite some time. Let me take this out of the way. However, I had to stop and deal with this issue right here. Let me show you. A Mr. At Vesuv, but when I look at this from here, it says Zolt Gienes. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, how it does that. I don't know. Maybe it shows you the real surname, the username of the person. I don't know how that works. That's not the issue. The issue is that this gentleman in inverted commas wrote a comment 19 hours ago on my video called "Is World of Tanks Dying?" And he says, quote, 340, he means at the 3rd minute and the 40th second, zoom out, mouse not move, he means mouse doesn't move, aiming circle, jumping up, jumps up on the enemy tank, and then, he wrote then, okay, English is not his mother tongue, it's not a problem, I'll give the guy credit, I mean, he's trying, and I respect that, I totally respect that. Moving on, and then jumping back down, and then, he means and then, mouse moving again. Seriously, only I can see it? But prior to that, he said, sorry, this is the correct order, sorry, I apologize. He said, around 340, way too easy to spot that he is using an aimbot. That's what he meant to say. Seriously, practice editing to avoid fails like that. First of all, I am especially trained in detecting cheats. And if I had detected the cheat, not only would I have not uploaded it, like this gentleman right here, who's featured many cheaters and he hasn't even noticed. This gentleman right here, Mr. CK, he has. But because he doesn't know how cheats work. He has no idea. Okay, so, not only would I have not uploaded it, unlike CK, but I would have reprimanded the player, because I would have been very angry. But in order to prove that this is incorrect, first of all, let's go and take a look at this. Before we prove that, there it is. Vesuv, aka Zolt Gienes, whatever. He says that, and then Povcast, aka, as I say here, aka to Jesus, responded to him. He said to him one day ago, "What the F are you yapping on about?" I noticed hours later, 19 hours later, as you can see, now it's 3rd of June, and it is 3:52 here in Athens, Greece. So I noticed and I said, I agree with Povcast. What on earth are you talking about? And he doubled down and he said, zoom out, mouse doesn't move, mouse not move, nice English, whatever. Sorry. Aiming circle, jumping up on enemy tank, then jumping back down, then mouse moves again. Seriously, without the vowels, not even one vowel. SRSLY. Y is a consonant, by the way, for those who don't know. Only I can see it. And by the way, the I should always be a capital, but that's not the issue. Let's go there and prove that this person is wrong. Let's go there. Okay, so now we're in the game. Let's compare. Let me show you what the player is doing. Because Mr. Savoy, whatever, what's your name again? What's your username again, sir? Let me check. Come on. When YouTube gives me the okay to check the comments. Let's refresh the page. Because this is dumb. Yeah. Vesuv. Mr. Vesuv. Okay. So, he said around 340. Now let us go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Let me check. Okay, right tab. 340. Around 340. Let's see. 340. 335. Anyway, now let's get back to the battle. And what? You notice what the player is doing? This, Mr., it's around 1317 in the game. He says around 340. 1317. And prior to that, let me show you. Remember, 1317. Over here it's 1342. Let me change the... Okay, let me switch scenes. There you go, 1342. We are interested in 1342 until 1317. Let me check again. You guys can't see it right now because I haven't switched thingies. 1317. Great. Fantastic. Let us hit play. First of all, do you notice what the player is doing? He has zoomed out in order to take a look and see if he has an outline. And his aiming circle is following the cursor. Wow. You people are just... Let's show that in slow motion. Let's show it in slow motion. Aiming circle is following the mouse. Not the opposite way around. It's not that suddenly his aiming goes somewhere else while he's still aiming at the same spot. You see that? Do you see that? Well, it's 1/4 speed. Let me put it at half speed. Watch carefully, Mr. Accuser, because obviously you don't know what you're talking about. I am special in detecting cheats. Are you going to tell me? Okay, 22, 21, 20. Notice? Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look. Zooms out. He zooms out. And he brings the mouse to go, you know, he scrolls the mouse outwards in order to zoom out and have a better view of what's going on. And as you can clearly see, the aiming circle is going where he can actually shoot. Now that, over there, that jumping up and down, is because of the topography. Anyone can do that. And, in order to prove that, I'm going to do something right now. So I made a bit of a mistake. I loaded up the... I fired up my client by accident. I asked my friend Lucifer, as you can see him on the top over there, to come and say, I called him a few minutes ago. And I told him, come, I just need you for a few minutes. And he came. He was kind enough to come. And then I started typing in Greek. I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot. I told him, then χρειάζεται να κάνεις κάτι. You don't have to do anything. I just needed him for a few minutes. Now look what I'm going to do. Let me fast forward this. I accidentally fired up my client, so I played it again from the replay because there are too many mods. You guys are going to complain. Now, watch. I want you to watch this. Okay, we're going to put it at normal speed. I put siege mode. Now look what I'm doing with the topography. Look, this is exactly what happened to the player. Watch very carefully. Look where I'm aiming. Look where I'm aiming, and look where the thingy goes. At some point, you're gonna see it. Look, it's gonna. You see that? Did you see that? It went down by itself because this is what happens in the topography. Pay close attention. This is a game error. This is not auto aim. Besides, I'm not aiming at anyone. Duh. Watch very carefully. I'm going to do it a couple of times. You see that? At some point it's going to go there. Look at that. Look where my aiming point is, and look where the aiming circle has gone by itself because it cannot go to the precise spot. The program gets confused and it's looking up and down, searching up and down. You see that? I'm going to do it a couple of times. There. See? And there's no one in front of me. I even, at some point, I called him again. I'm like, where are you, man? Because I told him, meet me at C5. Later. There's no one in the battle. I'm not aiming at anyone. So it cannot be an aim. You cannot use an aimbot when there's no one to aim at. Makes sense, right? Okay, let's watch the continuation. Two times speed. Regular speed. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I said here, θα μου πάρει λίγα λεπτά, it's going to take me a few minutes. And then I said, okay, thank you. Έλα να πλακωθούμε λίγο. Come on, let's beat us up each other a little bit. C5. And for some reason, let's make this faster. I go to C5 and he's not even there. So I decide, he probably went southward. So I decide, should I go in that bush or that bush? Should I go down the hill? What should I do? Let's set up an ambush here. I'm thinking, let's set up an ambush here. Ah, there he is. He's shooting HE. At this point, I was talking to him on the phone. Alright, Luciferch. I'm aiming for his Amorak, but okay, whatever. He's gonna bounce. He bounced, actually. I bounced, he bounced. There! At this point, I died laughing. 500 times. I'm like, come on, finish it off. Great. HE! High explosive! Okay. So, I hope you guys are satisfied. It's not a cheat. It's not an aimbot. It's a topography error in the game. And having said that, you guys are awesome. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm going to try to get back on schedule and upload, between 12 and 2 my time. These things that happened and things that counting the comments and this and that and my computer dying. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Okay? You guys are awesome. Bye-bye.